Hey everyone, what's up? Steph here. I'm the former secret slob, although today my old nickname is coming back to haunt me hard. So if you've ever seen my channel, you know that I follow the Fly Lady routine, and in the last few years I've really gotten my act together and gotten organized, but it doesn't mean that sometimes my house doesn't completely fall apart and I don't have a totally lazy day and nothing gets done. And so this video is all about what happens when I don't do anything at all. All right, you guys, let's get this crazy mess cleaned up. I'm gonna give myself 1 hour, and the first thing I have to do is get my shoes on so I'm ready to work. When it feels like my house is totally out of control, I use the 5x5 system to get it clean. I divide my house into 5 areas. I give myself 5 minutes in each area for 25 minutes, and I just work as fast as I possibly can. When the 5-minute timer goes off, I move into the next area. The first one I'm starting in is my kitchen. I also like linking up some of my morning routine tasks. So for this one, I also got my dishwasher emptied. So I'm checking off things as I go, as I get through the 5x5 as well. This thing, it's still here. I can't get rid of this thing. It's, well, if you've seen my Instagram, you know what it is. Usually I pick a time when my kids have started to play independently or they're busy, but you can see sometimes they like to get involved. Case in point, my daughter trying to cut my sweater with safety scissors. Moving right along, so at this point the timer has gone off, 5 minutes in the kitchen is done, and I'm moving into the dining room. I always find the dining room and living room don't take as much time, so if I do have extra time left over, I sometimes do go back into the kitchen and work on a few leftover tasks. But I just like using this 5x5 system. It gives me something to think about. I'm kind of racing the clock. It helps keep me motivated. I really recommend trying this, especially if you feel totally overwhelmed. All done in the dining room. I'm moving into my living room, and the second thing I'm checking off on my list is the power tidy. So I'm getting basically all my kids' toys and clothes and everything picked up. I make a little pile at the bottom of the stairs to take up for laundry and just get everything picked up. This entryway is the result of us coming in to the house multiple times with our arms full and just dropping everything. I know it's probably happened to you, but after a while it all has to get cleaned up. I hate having to come into a messy house. The last area I assigned to my 5x5 is our family room den area, and you can see we've been eating in here, playing in here. It's just a mess. So I'm gonna get it all cleaned up now. Once the last 5-minute timer goes off, I'm all finished. I'm gonna head back into my kitchen and just work a little more. So if you only have 25 minutes, just stop there. Your house is gonna look a lot better than it did. But I have about an hour today, so I'm gonna tick off a few more things on my checklist. First thing I'm doing is I'm gonna get the rest of these dishes done. Usually I
shine my sink at the end of the night, but hey, I'm working right now, so I'm gonna get it done and shine it up really good. At the end of the night, I'll give it a quick wipe, but every once in a while, your sink just needs a really good shine. I'm gonna use my toothbrush and, well, not my toothbrush, my extra cleaning toothbrush and some vinegar water to get it nice and shiny. I'm also using this time to tackle a couple of the tasks on my weekly home blessing checklist. So the first one I'm going to do is vacuuming and just get all these rugs vacuumed and get my floor vacuumed. And whenever the floor is clean, it just feels like the house is so much cleaner. Even if I don't have time to mop it, I just love getting all those crumbs and dirt and dust off of the floor. Next, I'm going to tackle 2 items from my weekly home blessing, which is polishing the mirrors and changing the garbages, and I always link those up with doing my daily swish and swipe of my bathrooms. I don't do the swish and swipe every day of every bathroom. I usually just choose one, but when I'm doing the weekly home blessing, I do every bathroom in my house, so they're all getting done usually on a Monday or a Tuesday. My daughter loves helping me, and she considers changing the garbages to be her job and her job alone. She's very proud of herself that she can shake the bags out and put them in. I highly recommend you get your kids involved. They just want to help. They want to be near you. Make it fun, make it a game, and just go for it. Even our baby's involved. He's getting the clothes sorted out with me and getting all of our laundry put away. So another daily check mark done for the day. I'm not going to be able to get into my ensuite bathroom because my other daughter is sleeping in our bedroom, but finishing up this last bathroom, getting those garbages changed, I've got a ton done in under an hour.
All right, so there we are. It's been about an hour, and although everything's not perfect, I've made a ton of progress and my house is looking way better than it did an hour ago. So if you ever find yourself just kind of in the middle of the day, haven't started your routines, stuff everywhere, you know, if you've got little kids, it's probably happened to you this week even, just try the 5x5, it'll get you started, and then try to knock off a few of those morning routine or afternoon routine items, and if you can, squeak a couple weekly home blessing items in there as well. Remember, it doesn't have to always look the same every single week. You don't need a perfect hour to get stuff done. Just fit it in wherever you can. I know you can do it. I hope you found this video motivating and you're gonna get yourself started right now with a 5x5 if you haven't already. I will talk to you very soon. Goodbye.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. If you have used the 5x5 system before or you have another timer trick, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below.